Hi everyone! Thank you guys so much for watching. So today we're going to be playing with the Kylie Jenner Royal Peach palette. I recently purchased this about a week ago and I really love the colors and wanted to see if the quality was worth it. And I created this kind of peachy green, kind of spring and summertime makeup look using this palette. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and if you guys liked it, please share and comment below. If you guys have any questions or criticisms, I will take them all. So as you guys know, I'm using my eyeshadow primer. It's from Nars and I always have to use this no matter what because I have such an oily eyelid. First, I'm taking the color Sandy. It's a matte brown color. It's kind of like a camel color. I'm using that as my transition shade. So I'm just taking that on a Sigma E4. That's like a blending brush, and you can take any blending brush. You don't have to have an expensive brush for this. I'm just taking that all over my crease, and this will kind of set my eyeshadow base and act at a transition as well. So my next shade is called Peachy. This is a matte peach color, and I'm using the brush that came in with the Royal Peach palette, and I'm adding it on to the matte brown that I previously added, so kind of mixing the both colors to get this kind of a color cocktail. So the next color I'm grabbing is called Cinnamon, and I'm taking this color basically on the outer edge of my lid, and I'm using this color to deepen and just add more orange to the eye look. So the next color I'm taking is called Crush, and I'm just taking it with my fingers, and this color has a bit of a shimmer to it, so I'm using it as like my lighter color and putting it onto my center and kind of towards my inner corners. So let's go into the lower lash with this Queen Bee. I'm taking it on a very small brush, and I'm actually going to add some spray to it. You can use just water because I think it shows up better that way. It didn't really show up true to color just on its own, so I had to add some water to it. So next color I'm going to be grabbing is Douches. I'm grabbing this on a flat brush because I'm going to be put it on my center of my lid so that when you blink it looks like your lids are kind of wet and shiny, and I love this copper color. So this color is called Mojito, and I love this color. This color is basically the reason why I purchased this palette. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I really love how Kylie included green, some blues, and some purples into this palette so that you can get a different, looks with this. And I'm going to be using this color as a highlight because it's very light, pale lime green. So I usually curl my lashes before I do any eyeliner work. So for eyeliner, I was looking for a brown gel eyeliner in my drawers, and I only found Kyliner in brown, and I really didn't mean to use all Kylie Jenner's products, but this is what I had, so I'm working with what I have, and I'm just creating pretty dramatic wing, I would say. It might be a normal wing for some of you, but for me, it's pretty dramatic, and I really like to make the outer edge more thicker than the rest. And next, I'm taking Urban Decay Long Wearing Liquid Eyeliner. This is the most recent one that they came out with, and I really like to use this to kind of clean up the edges and make it more of a smooth eyeliner. This is a great technique to get a very strong eyeliner if you like that look. And I'm taking the Kyliner in brown, but this is the pencil one, and I'm tightlining my upper and lower lashes. and connecting my wings to the lower lash line, and this can also make your lower lashes look more thicker. So here I'm putting a waterproof mascara. It doesn't really matter, but I always have to have a waterproof mascara because I have such Asian lashes. They just kind of, grow to the ground. So I always have to have waterproof, okay? And then I'm taking Kiss Lashes style number 11. I think these are called Wispies, but they don't really have a name. All they have is number. So I usually like to buy these in like 5 or 6 packs just to stock up because I run out really fast. But these are like super natural. I know it looks long, but once you put it on, it's super comfortable and super natural, but it gives you like that like it just fits my eyes or like any Asian eyes really well, so that's why I love it. For my bottom eyelashes, I'm using this teeny tiny Clinique bottom lash mascara. I mean, you can't really see my bottom lashes, but it's okay. So I couldn't decide on one bronzer, so I'm using 2. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil plus Dark Chocolate. So I really like to use the mixture of these because I feel like the dark chocolate is too dark, but I love the undertone of it, so I kind of like to mix it and just go with it. And I don't really bronze up my forehead because I feel like I have a small forehead, but I don't know. So I really like to contour my cheeks and my chin just to make it more narrow and sharp. So for my nose contour, I like to use the milk chocolate one because it's more of a natural shadow. So I don't really want like 2 orange stripes on my center of my face. So for blush, I'm using this Wet n Wild Megaglo. It's called Crown of my Canopy. It's a very beautiful rose gold, and I like to use this as my blush instead of a highlighter because it's a little bit too dark for my fair Asian skin. So I like to use it as my blush / a little bit of highlighter. So I'm setting all my face makeup with Urban Decay oil-free setting spray because you guys know I have acne, I have oily skin, so I have to have oil-free setting spray. So for lips, I'm using this lip liner by Nars. And funny thing is, I've been obsessed with this lip liner recently, but I actually purchased this 2 years ago and I haven't even used it once in 2 years. And I recently cleaned out all of my drawers and my makeup stuff and I found it. So I've been using it because I love the color, and peach is in right now. So I'm adding some of my eyeshadow that I used. The first color I grabbed was Crush. It was the shimmery one, and then I'm taking Duke, more of a coppery color, darker. So I'm taking that on my outer edges to create kind of like an ombre look, but not too much. So once you're done with the lips, you're basically done with the whole look. So I just kind of fix my hair and put it down, and this is the final look, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are having a great spring. And I will create more looks with this palette if you guys want. And see ya in my next video. Bye!